Hey everybody, Kyle here, and welcome to my channel. Some of you might recognize me from another YouTube channel, and I want you to know that going forward, I'm going to be posting all my content here on this channel. So sub up everybody so that you can be notified when I come out with future videos. So today, I'm going to check in on the price action of Chainlink, as Chainlink is down 2.5% at the time of recording. But recently, Chainlink broke to all-time highs and is looking fairly strong as it consolidates above its previous all-time high. Is Chainlink setting up for another leg up? I'm going to pull up these charts and I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. All right, Chainlink here on the daily chart. So I'm going to start by toggling into the price action itself, and lots of beautiful things going on here. I mean, Chainlink's down about 2.3% at the time of recording, but to me, just a big fat nothing burger. The stuff that's majorly notable to me is that Chainlink recently resolved this overall massive range on a daily chart by getting this nice daily candle body closure above this liquid zone here. The top side of this liquid zone coming in at the former all-time high, which is around $20.11. It did all this on very nice convincing volume, getting up above the moving average here, as well as destroying the last several days of volume read. Since then, it has back-tested that, so nice SR flip, former resistance becoming future support, and has just rallied off that with this nice giant celery stick right here, and now getting a little bit of a pullback, which to me looks totally normal. I mean, we have all these major notable moving averages working their way up, fanning away from each other. Price action for Chainlink is very much stretched from those. And it just makes sense that there would be some kind of pullback or consolidation here. And what I'm looking for Chainlink is just to continue, at the very least, to continue opening and closing daily candle bodies above this level here. Give the moving averages a little bit of time to catch up. And I'd love to see the 1021 start poking their nose up above the top side of this liquid zone here as well. But all in all, this is looking very strong and very, very healthy. Toggling down to the RSI, I'm just going to go to my crosshair for a second here, you guys. But I do see that from this move right here to this move there, you know, it's some people will look at that as a double top on the RSI, but you know, there could be some class A bearish divergence on the daily. But again, I'm not overly worried about that. I mean, if Chainlink can, price action speaking, just stay above this level, opening and closing daily candle bodies, it's totally fine for me to see a read like that. And not to mention that Chainlink also needs to confirm that as a high before that's even actionable at all. If anything, when toggling back to the RSI, I see that it's in the bullish control zone, testing the bottom side of the bullish control zone with the exponential moving average very positively sloped to the upside, giving it a chance to get back, towards the bullish control zone as we saw these reads back here. So all in all, the RSI to me looks fine. I mean, totally fine. Down here on the stochastics are in the exhaustion zone, but again, not a big deal as Chainlink is resolving that massive range right here on daily candle body opens and closures on good volume. To me, that's just a sign of massive strength. The MACD down below here, moving averages pointed well north, printing a nice big island here of positive momentum. Sure, it's signaling a little bit of a loss of momentum here as the histogram begins to print lighter bars, but at the end of the day, things all in all just look strong as Chainlink remains above this liquid zone here. If Chainlink gets any daily candle body closures below the top side of this liquid zone here, like I was saying before, around the $20 mark, then likely a test of the 10 simple moving average, which looks to be coming into perfect confluence of the bottom side of that liquid zone around the $18.50 mark. Likely a bounce from there, and hopefully that bounce would get it back above this zone here. If it closes daily candle bodies below the 10, likely a test of the 21, or perhaps this horizontal here coming in at $16.36. I certainly wouldn't be overall bearish on Chainlink at that point in time, but it would start to make this look like a fake out. But you know, at the time of recording, my bias is very much to the upside. I really do like what I'm seeing here, and I do think at some point soon, as the moving averages catch up and begin to coil in on each other, kind of like they did back here, I think that would probably be the next most probable move to the upside. So a little bit of patience here. Let's see Chainlink open and close some daily candle bodies above this level. Let's see these moving averages posture themselves into bullish posturing. And the cool thing is that the RSI has plenty of room to run if Chainlink decides to start moving sooner than later. And just more points on the board for the bulls versus the bears. So things looking good here, you guys. Congratulations to anybody holding Chainlink as things are just looking overall great. So let's take a look at the Link Bitcoin pairing. All right, Link versus Bitcoin on the daily chart. So let's start out by toggling into the price action, and it's been bearish. It's been bearish for quite some time, very aggressively bearish against Bitcoin. I don't blame Link for that, as most alts are going to be bearish when Bitcoin's running. Most people know that when Bitcoin runs, the alts will eventually follow, and it's typically when Bitcoin goes sideways. I mean, you see Bitcoin have this nice meteoric rise. Now it's pretty much trading sideways in this overall savage daily range here, pretty much dead center, which is giving a lot of room to the altcoins to breathe. And what's interesting is, as it does that, it looks to me that Chainlink is looking to establish this as a legitimate bottom against the Satoshi pairing. At the very least, that's a pivot point on the market. So basically, if Link gets any daily candle body closures below that liquid zone down there, coming in at about not 33813 Satoshi, then likely it'll continue to be bearish. But it is putting in work here. I mean, it's now convincingly gotten above a lot of these notable moving averages, the 10, 21, 30, on very nice volume, engulfing the moving average, as well as completely slaughtering a lot of days of volume read here. And it looked like it did make an attempt on the 377 and the 89, rejecting from this horizontal here, coming in at 0.64424 Satoshi, and looks like the 55 is coming in with a nice positive slope to pick up price action here. So hopefully Chainlink can get some daily candle body closures above that 55. If it gets a daily candle body closure below that, then I'll be looking to the 10 and 21 to scoop it up to make another attempt at this horizontal here. Getting daily candle body closures above that horizontal, then the next major thing I'd like to see Link do is get above the 100 and the 200 exponential moving average. Daily candle body closures above that, then likely will initiate a run at this horizontal here, coming in at 0.83177 Satoshi, and I see that the 200 simple moving average is also pretty much in perfect confluence with that. So the next major step I'd like to see on the Bitcoin chart is daily candle body closures above that, which will initiate the test level by level, taking out these horizontals here. But Link certainly has its work cut out for it on its Satoshi pairing. It's looking like Link is up for the task. And as we move into a very promising year in 2021, where things are looking just extremely bullish, it'll be very interesting to see these major altcoins begin to outperform Bitcoin and rally against their Satoshi pairings. RSI down below looks normal. It was in a very oversold condition, got out of the bearish control zone, being rejected on first pass of the bullish control zone, as I preach all the time on this channel that is very normal behavior, and is now coming down to the neutral zone, and as the exponential moving average is positively sloped to the upside, and likely these will kiss each other somewhere in the neutral zone, and then I'm going to be looking for the exponential moving average to pick up the RSI for its next test of the bullish control zone, and that will likely be the time it gets in there and stays in there for the long term. Keep in mind, it's the daily chart we're looking at, so things don't happen overnight. This is going to take some time. Stochastics down below, crossing to the downside of the exhaustion zone, and that's not the greatest read in the world necessarily, but this is also a unconfirmed cross, being that the daily candle still has 7 hours and 50 minutes remaining. Now, the reason why I say that this is, because in all my other videos I talk about how it's just a sign of strength. Well, in this case it's not, because there has been an obvious downtrend on the daily here. And so when I look at this read in overall bearish conditions against the Satoshi pairing, not the dollar pairing, the Satoshi pairing, then this is a sign that, sellers are still present. We need to get them the heck out of the way. MACD down below here. Looks a little bit better as it gets back to the bullish control zone, printing this nice island of positive momentum. It does signal a potential loss of momentum right now, but unconfirmed signal at this time. And even if it does confirm itself as a loss of momentum, it still has a lot of work to do before I think this is a bad thing. Seeing it getting out of the bearish control zone and getting above the zero read on the y-axis is, I'd put that as a point on the board for the bulls, for the altcoin bulls. So overall, things are looking good in a sense that there's an established pivot point here on the market now, and looks like to be establishing a legitimate bottom here. And it'll be really fun to see if Link can continue to put in work against its Satoshi pairing as it rallies on its dollar pairing, as everything just looks bound for the moon at this point in time. So anyways, you guys, welcome to the new channel. Thanks for coming by. Don't forget to subscribe and have yourselves a powerful day.